It is your general manager, Booker T here, and tonight I am starting off Monday Night Raw tonight because tonight we're gonna talk about the status of the Universal Championship heading into the TLC pay-per-view. Now, of course, if you don't know, tonight Daniel Bryan is putting his champion on the line against Finn Balor after that big loss at the Survivor Series pay-per-view to Roman Reigns. So after that, Daniel Bryan will be facing Finn Balor in the main event for the Universal Champion, aka the Demon. But on another side note, like I said last night at Survivor Series, tonight we are gonna have a qualifying match, a two qualifying #1 contenders match, but feature, and the winner of those two matches will meet next week, and the participants will be four guys who represented Team Raw in the men's Survivor Series tag team match last night. So hope that will be very cool to see them in a predicament later on tonight. Right. So yeah, what a great main event we do have tonight. So let's begin Monday Night Raw, the aftermath for Survivor Series. Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw, as we are on the fallout to an epic Survivor Series pay-per-view with a lot of science going on here tonight in our two qualifying matches for next week's #1 contenders match for TLC. The big main event tonight in Boston, Massachusetts, with Finn Balor getting a Universal Championship match against Daniel. As you can precisely take a look at the main event, will be a Universal Championship match between Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor. Will Finn Balor end Daniel Bryan's Universal Championship reign, or will Daniel Bryan keep his championship reign going towards 2022? We'll find out in our main event later on tonight. But to begin tonight's show, we will be having a #1 contenders qualifying match between Batista and Samoa Joe, where the winner will go to face Brock Lesnar or Shinsuke Nakamura next week on Monday Night Raw. Who is gonna get that spot to take on either Shinsuke or Brock Lesnar? We'll find out to begin tonight's Monday Night. Well, like we said, we are back on Raw, as it is now time. Well, it's now time to start off tonight's show with the animal, Batista. But it's right, Batista returned a couple of weeks ago.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the animal, Batista.
Like how you guessed that, because Batista could become the Universal Champion. Well, even if it isn't that, because imagine if Batista was champion heading into the next Survivor Series. Would you imagine it would be Batista versus Roman Reigns next year, depending on Roman Reigns is going to be WWE Championship heading in to the next Survivor Series. But then again, Batista has to beat either Brock Lesnar, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Samoa Joe, which is his opponent right now here tonight. Can Batista get himself towards the Universal Champion? I have to find out. Speaking of the Universal Champion, we have a guy who had a Universal Championship back at the beginning of the season in Samoa Joe. That is right, Samoa Joe is here, and he is making.
From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
That is right, Samoa Joe is desperately wanting to get himself that Universal Championship all on him. But the question is, who's going to get that? Will it be Batista or Samoa Joe? Well, it all depends who's going to win next week, because it has to be either Joe, Batista, Shinsuke Nakamura, or Brock Lesnar. And Samoa Joe, I guess that's his new look. Well, let's not talk about the attire. Let's talk about this matchup to begin, to kick off tonight. So the matchup is underway. Batista got the headlock. Nice. Oh, Joe reverses it. Nice reversal there by Samoa Joe to get the match started. Of course, we got a lot of science going on heading towards the new year. Like, we have to determine who's gonna be the final Universal Champion of 2021. And we have to find out who is going to be. Well, another question that will be answered on SmackDown is who's gonna face Roman Reigns at TLC for the WWE Champion, aka Kevin Owens, because we still have yet to know when is Kevin Owens going to use that rematch for his when is Kevin Owens going to face Roman Reigns, because they've met a lot in recent weeks. It's on SmackDown. They met in a tag team match a couple of episodes ago, and then of course Kevin Owens failed against Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. Oh, Batista! Oh! It's a slam to Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe needs to think on his best game if he wants to bottle himself to TLC. But you know, you still don't have to count out Shinsuke or Kevin Owens, not Kevin Owens, Brock Lesnar, sorry. I'm sorry if I get the name confused. You know you're not going to win with a taunt. Oh, he got him on time! Oh, Joe reverses it! Nice reversal there by Samoa Joe. Oh, Samoa! Oh, nice reversal there! We thought Joe was going to not be able to fight off the move. He guessed it on time. Nice reversal there by Batista. Can you imagine this matchup happened in real life? That would have been a perfect opportunity to make this as a send-off for Batista. Unlikely we're never going to see him ever again, which is unfortunate, because he was one of the greatest superstars at the time. He had everything to himself. He could do anything in the Ruthless Aggression era that he could set his mind on to. But let's not talk about that, as the Batista bomb is coming up. Will that be enough to get Batista to next week to take on Shinsuke or Brock Lesnar? Huck it away. I don't think the fans are going to handle Batista. Oh, kick out by Samoa Joe. So yeah, Batista has to do a lot to get himself the victory. Hate to be Batista, honestly, if I was him. That's Joe versus it. So it looks like Joe is bottling himself towards the pay-per-view. Well, I feel like Batista doesn't have friends here on Raw. Look, he always walks alone. He aka works all alone. He doesn't need his help. Unless if I'm referring to King Switch, so who's Batista? I haven't guessed it. Anyway, Randy Orton to then Batista was feuding back in 2009. It caused an injury. So yeah, Batista could bottle himself towards TLC. Well, let's see how he can get on this match. So, you know what time is it? Oh, Joe versus it! So I guess this could lead that it could be Joe versus Nakamura next week. Even Brock. I don't know if you can believe that. Well, you know how things will play out. Oh god, you don't know what's... Batista bomb is on his... Will this put him towards TLC? No. A kick out. No, it's not. Batista is going to TLC. But the question is, who is he going to be on the next episode of Monday Night Raw? As you can see, the bracket is set that Batista is taking on a mystery opponent next week. The question is, will it be Brock Lesnar or Shinsuke Nakamura I hate to be Nakamura if I was him, but I guess it's not that bad to be Brock Lesnar if I was him. Yeah. Now, before we get into the next matchup of the evening, Seth Rollins, how do you feel that you're not in the #1 contenders qualifying match tonight? You know what, to be honest with you, it is jelly bullcrap that I should become the Universal Champion once again. Not Batista, not Samoa Joe, not Brock Lesnar, not even Shinsuke Nakamura. I deserve my rematch. I got robbed at Clash of Champions with who? Daniel Bryan cashed in the Money in the Bank contract, although Gargano was technically the victim. But it still makes sense. I should get my rematch for my Universal title. I got robbed. End of story. How many times do we have to go through this? I want my goddamn rematch. And guess what? I don't get my rematch. I've been forced down into a Booker T's Christmas present at TLC, meaning I take on whatever Booker T gifted me as a Christmas present for being an intelligible Universal Champion this year. And when I beat, and by the way, when I beat Booker T's surprise Christmas present, I'm gonna get my rematch for the Universal Champion in 2022, and I'm even gonna go to 2K22 as the Universal Champion, because the Messiah will be on top and will be dominant once again as Universal Champion. Now back to you and back into action. Well, coming up next on Monday Night Raw, it is going to be time for a championship contenders match between Charlotte and Asuka. If Asuka wins, she faces Charlotte at TLC for the Raw Women's Champion. Who's going to win? We'll find out later on tonight. As you can see, we are back on Monday Night Raw. It's time for some women's action, because if Asuka wins, she'll go to TLC with SmackDown Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship opportunity. The question is, can she do it tonight? I know what you're talking about. This is a likely opportunity. Asuka can go to the TLC pick.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
You know, I spoke to Asuka earlier on today, saying what would she like to do if she does get drafted to SmackDown next year. In April, or the draft after WrestleMania. What will she do? And she answered me the question, and I answered her the question, and she answered my question. She said to become the Raw Women's Champion. And then of course, Asuka had a decent show in the Survivor Series Women's Tag Team match last night. So that is what she's going to be getting this opportunity. The question is, can Asuka win to get herself a #1 contender spot? Or will she fail? We'll have to find out right now on Monday Night Raw, the aftermath of Survivor Series. And next, we have got the Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. But it's right, Charlotte.
From the Queen City, the Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Of course, Charlotte has been a dominant champion over the last few months. The question is, will she continue as champion, or will her reign come to an end at TLC? This is exactly the question. Is it gonna, when will it end? You don't know. When will that be? But we can tell Charlotte wants that to keep Asuka away from a championship. We can already tell Charlotte would love to keep Asuka out of the championship picture. Oh, and by the way, it is a great day. We got Kane wrestling. 3, 2, 1. Oh, DDT by Asuka. Sorry for the wobbling noise. AK. No. Oh, nice move there by Asuka. Remember, you can win by pinfall. Even if Charlotte gets disqualified, I'll count that. Asuka will still get her matchup at TLC. Speaking of Asuka, nice reversal there by her. Oh, I think she's going for the powerbomb. A powerbomb to the wall, whatever the hell you want to call it. She's got to get. She's trying to get Asuka, Charlotte, like counted out. Cause remember, if she gets counted out, Asuka will still face her at TLC. Oh, she's got her. Super. Hey. And Asuka wins via count. After that, it'll be Asuka versus Charlotte at TLC for the Women's Champion. As you can see, there's the victory by Asuka. Asuka's got the job done. And after that, Charlotte puts her Women's Championship on the line and gets Asuka at TLC. What a nice win for her here tonight. Well, after a massive victory by Asuka via countout. Coming up next, it is time for a #1 contenders match between Brock Lesnar and Shinsuke Nakamura. The winner will go to next week with a date with Batista for the #1 contender spot for the Universal Champion at TLC. Who will face Batista next week? We'll find out up next on the Monday Night Raw. Alright guys, we are back on Monday Night Raw here tonight in Boston, Massachusetts, and it is now time for the wait a minute, what happened to the announce table? I don't know. I think they had budget cuts. Don't say that, don't say that. Oh, what's going on here?
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds,
Of course, Brock Lesnar is getting ready for one-on-one action as he is taking on Nakamura. If he wins, he faces Batista next week on Monday Night Raw. Well, I don't think the people are going to get behind Brock Lesnar if he wins this match tonight. Well, it's never say never. If I was Shinsuke Nakamura. Speaking of him, there he is now. Of course it is. Can Nakamura get a victory to get himself towards the TLC pay-per-view? Well, let's find out. And that is a nice red.
And his opponent from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, that is what. That's what they're talking about. That's what they're doing. That's what Nakamura is fighting for tonight. The spot in the TLC matchup with Daniel Bryan. Finn Balor or Daniel Bryan. Well, of course, we're still waiting to find out on the SmackDown side. God damn it! How many times are you gonna talk about SmackDown here tonight? Probably 52, because we got a lot of signs heading in towards SmackDown. We gotta find out when is Kevin Owens getting the rematch We have to find the number 1 contender for Bailey and Roman Reigns. And the question is, will Kurt face, and yeah, that is it. Will Kurt Angle get an Intercontinental Championship matchup at TLC? We'll see how the things go. Also, the question is, who's going to face the Usos? Who's going to stop their dominant win? Because they've been fighting champions over the last couple of months. Yeah, I can appreciate that. The question is, has Brock Lesnar done it to himself? Oh, nice reversal there. Oh! Of course, this is a number 1 contenders match. The winner goes to the next week with a date with Batista. But the winner gets a matchup with Daniel Bryan or Finn Balor at TLC for the Universal Championship. There is no announce table. I'll have to edit this later on. AK. Wait a minute! He knocked out the referee! He knocked out the referee for a minute! Nice reversal there by Brock Lesnar! As you can see, what does Brock Lesnar have to do to get himself towards the TLC pay-per-view? Obviously, what he has to do is just beat Batista next week and then beat Shinsuke here tonight. Oh my God, is he gonna get himself disqualified? What's he planning on doing to get himself into TLC? He knocked out the referee. A chair shot. The referee's knocked out. The ref wasn't looking. He was knocked out. Oh my God. With that, it's time for Shinsuke to go to Suplex City and not even get his way to TLC. Hate to be Nakamura. I'm sad for Shinsuke because he doesn't have hurdle to go to TLC. Right. That is right. That's right. Brock. Oh God. We know what's coming next. F5 to Shinsuke on the chair. The ref didn't care. Has Brock kick? What does Brock have to do more in order to get to TLC? Well, if they hit him more at the chair, what does he have to do? He's knocking him with a chair so he can get to us cheating. You gotta be careful because if you hit one more, you get your ass disqualified. So for sure. Oh, Nakamura got back into the fighting predicament at the time. On time, AK. Oh, nice reversal there by Brock Lesnar. Unfortunately, I hate to be Nakamura. I'm very sad for Nakamura. Oh, the ref never saw it! He never saw it because Brock knocked him out moments ago in the matchup. Oh, nice reversal there! Nice reversal! These two are trading the blood. He's obviously going to be on pay-per-view. Oh my God, once again. Oh, Nakamura reversing it! The ref wasn't paying attention! Not gonna get it on. He didn't get it on time. So what does he got to do in order to punch himself towards TLC? Following it is very depressive. A punch to the face. Of course, the matches we're on TLC so far is Asuka versus Charlotte for the Raw Women's Champion. Then Finn Balor, Daniel Bryan versus either Batista, Shinsuke Nakamura, or Brock Lesnar. But I can already tell it's going to be Brock or Batista with that pinfall or kick rope break. Once again. Oh, another knockout once again. You know you gotta be careful on what you're doing, Brock, because you could get yourself... Oh, Nakamura saves that! That is a good sign to see. That is a good. Oh, reversal! Oh, Nakamura reverses it! Will he still get himself towards the pay-per-view? No, he isn't. You know he's got to win with it. Oh, punch towards the face. Okay, AK. Oh God, Brock Lesnar is an unleashed full animal. Oh, Nakamura saves him. Oh. Oh, Brock Lesnar wins. So that means it'll be Brock. Obviously, as you can see, Shinsuke Nakamura is pissed off after losing to Brock Lesnar and with a disqualification. I'm wondering what is Nakamura going to do after that loss towards Brock Lesnar. We don't know what is he going to do. He's not going home yet. He's just going to get his stuff ready to go. Because he's not going to be going to the TLC pay-per-view. Well, it's kind of awkward because he's feeling a random deal this past year, and then doesn't get himself towards the TLC pay-per-view. Well, that is unfortunate. Scientists, wait a minute! What is Seth Rollins doing here? Why is he attacking Shinsuke Nakamura? He's probably pissed off that Nakamura took his spot on becoming the #1 contender in the #1 contender qualifying match. Seth Rollins is going to attack. He's working on Shinsuke Nakamura. What has he done wrong? Seth Rollins is refusing to take Nakamura as the #1 contender. Oh God. Oh my God. Why are we doing this tonight on a Monday Night Raw? The aftermath of Survivor Series. A powerbomb. You know Nakamura has to fight back at a minimum of time. I think he wants to put him through a table as a punishment. For taking his spot in a #1 contenders match. A powerbomb through a table. Oh, Nakamura fights back. A kick to the face. Seth Rollins is done it here tonight on Monday Night Raw, attacking Shinsuke Nakamura. For what? What has he done wrong? I think he's angry because he gets his #1 contender spot. Oh, speaking of Nakamura, he's back to his feet. He's gonna get a steel chair that Seth Rollins used moments ago. Oh, he's chasing for a battle. A shot to the Seth Rollins. Oh, he's got him. What's gonna happen now? Booker T needs to break up this chaos. A powerbomb through the monitor. Oh God, we know what time is it. Ravaging knee to Shinsuke Nakamura. I can't believe what we just saw tonight. Between them two. Where's he going now? Well, that is a shocking side of elephant to see. Well, coming up next, it is time for a old rivalry renew. And it'll be Luke Gallows and Collins taking on the Street Profits. And if the Street Profits loses, then they have to put the title on the line against the OC the club at TLC. What will they have to defend the title, or will they get out a free card? I'll find out up next on Raw. Well, what a chaos night it has been so far here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Without science and whatnot, it is now time for if the club can beat the Street Profits here tonight, they could get their #1 contender.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 505 pounds, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Could them 2 weeks towards SmackDown? I'll have to see how the things go. The OC is a potential. We could see the OC down the line, but we'll have to figure what the plans are. What could the plan do? What could they do from what they could set their mind onto? Because there's a lot of things that they do have to set their mind onto. Like, they do have to set their mind on everything. The question is, could we see them as champion by the end of the year once again, or will they fail? We'll have to find out how the thing goes. Speaking of, there is now the champions in the Street Profits, because Street Profits has been champion ever since SummerSlam. And the question is, will they lose their title if the club wants to beat them tonight on Monday Night Raw? Unfortunately, they're still in the black and gold gear. Whereas the black and gold gear, they represent what they are in trust for.
At a combined weight of 492 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
The Street Profits could lose tonight, and that could be the end of them heading towards the new year. I like how they do the lightning on them and the entrances here in this arena. Yeah, it's a surprise. And yes, I am back to the custom arenas, because I didn't want to take a break on them a couple of weeks ago, because I've been using custom arenas all the time this season. I've been using custom arenas ever since after the fallout of Judgment Day, but I swapped the arenas. I swapped the arenas during SummerSlam season, and yeah. Oh, and that will also apply for Raw, SmackDown, and then the pay-per-view. As the matchup is on the way, could the OC win and then get that stuff to, aka the Good Bros gonna win? Oh, they failed. We'll have to find out. As the trading kicks out in this matchup. It's a goddamn night. Actually, we've got on tonight's show. Yes, of course, we are still on the road to we're still on the road to TLC. Montez Ford is in the matchup. Well, can a smaller guy beat a bigger guy? We'll have to find out what comes to that. Oh, kick out. It's a good matchup to begin tonight. I mean, a good matchup to continue all the fun tonight. I hope this is one up than that backstage brawl we had between Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura. And of course, if Nakamura is 100% to go, and let me take a look. Probably next week, them two will clash in a one-on-one action because them two have went too far tonight. They went out of the line tonight. They were fighting each other in the backstage. Imagine if the Usos done that on one of the SmackDowns. That would be insane, little. Insanely little. There's a lot of it insane in the ball going down. Like, we got to fight a number one contender for the Universal and the WWE Championship. There's a lot of science going on. And of course we will find out. Oh, kick out by Carl Anderson. Of course, there is a lot of science going on for the next episode. Of course, we do have to find a number one Of course, you do have to find number contenders. Like, we got, because next week we have Batista versus Brock Lesnar and penciled. Then of course, Matt Riddle will return to action next week. Then of course, we will have a tag team match, which will be a sign of a spectre. What is that all about? Well, the next week, Charlotte and mystery tag team we'll take on the Divas of Doom. So it'll be Charlotte and a mystery tag team partner taking on the team of the Divas of Doom. And then of course, not likely next, and quite probably not necessarily next week, but I think we shall do Breezango versus the Good Brothers. But if depending if the Good Brothers can survive. Of course, Adam Cole will be on War next week. Oh, by the way, on the week after will be the Attitude Era edition of Monday Night Raw. And then to begin next week's show, Seth Rollins will be taking on The Miz. Of course, Seth Rollins and of course, if you're wondering how's this match happening between Seth and The Miz next week, well, we gotta get into this tweet from by the general manager and King Booker, saying this: after your disgraceful act, Seth Rollins, you're gonna be facing The Miz next week, and if you don't want to take that punishment, out then just face Brock Lesnar as a punishment. As the Good Brothers will get a TLC matchup. But it all depends, can the Good Brothers, the Breezango beat them next week to join the match? Have to find out. Oh my god, what a great matchup. As it'll be the Good Brothers versus the
Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
That is right, the Good Brothers is getting a tag team title match at the Clash at the TLC pay-per-view, which that is a great sign to see. As you can see, Daniel Bryan is making his way to the ring because he's ready to defend the Universal Champion. Well, coming up next on Monday Night Raw, it is now time for the Universal Championship match between Daniel Bryan and the Demon and Finn Balor. Will Daniel Bryan defeat the Demon and end the year as the Universal Champion, or will the Demon finally end the reign of Bryan? The reign of Bryan. We'll find out up next on Monday Night Raw. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any content from this channel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week on Monday Night Raw, Brock Lesnar will face Batista in a #1 contenders match. Who will face Finn Balor or Daniel Bryan at TLC for the Universal Champion? We'll find out next episode on Monday Night Raw. But now, guys, the main event time.
Scheduled for one fall. And is for the WWE Universal Championship.
It is now time for the main event of the night, and it is time for Finn Balor the Demon versus Daniel Bryan for the Universal Champion to close off tonight's epic, shocking Monday Night Raw. How many times will we be doing a backstage chaos? This is probably 51 or something higher. That is the question of the day. How many backstage segments, aka backstage chaos, we had this season? Like the attacks. Probably I would like to say 5 or 7, because we had a backstage chaos with Bobby Lashley, and is the MVP of the backstage chaos over on Monday Night Raw. You could say the same about SmackDown, but we are only limited to the Raw question because SmackDown hasn't done that much Raw this year. As you can see, the Demon is out here. I guess this might not end well for Daniel Bryan tonight, because I think this might be a squash match by the look of him, as the Demon is here to listen. Now, unfortunately, I don't have his current attire, but I really think that this SummerSlam 2018 attire is the best one that I want to go with for the as fast Finn Balor goes. Can Finn Balor get the job done tonight, and then probably head into the new year as champion, depending if he can beat either Batista or Brock Lesnar at TLC. Okay, let's just forget about next week and let's talk about our main event. I don't know why it's just going too fast as normal. Whoever played 2K18 on a Nintendo Switch with this intro, you have a soul from the Demon, to be honest with you. Even Nintendo Switch, if you can believe that. As you can see, Alex, we have got the Universal Champion, Daniel Bryan. Oh, wait, is that a Mark Henry Titantron on for this Daniel Bryan title motion? Because it's kind of funny how the Matt Riddle, I guess, has the Mojo Wally thing on like this wall like that. It's kind of funny. As the Universal Champion is here tonight. As question is, will Daniel Bryan retain the champion? I don't think the fans are getting behind him, because I think he has been over pushed to a great specific level. Are you referring to like Rollins in 2K18 when he got a push and then got booed after winning the WWE Champion when it should be Randy Orton or John Cena? Technically. Well, let's not talk about the experiment. Let's get into the final battle tonight between them two. As there you go, the Universal Championship is defended to close out tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. Question is, who's gonna win it?
Introducing the challenger from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
I like how you refer to Finn Balor.
From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Daniel Bryan.
Yep, that is right. That's what they're fighting for tonight. Of course, Finn Balor got this opportunity because, not to mention, he beat Seth Rollins at Extreme Rules of like a month ago, but he's been caught attacking Daniel Bryan weeks after weeks, heading into this predicament. Tonight, lurking to be the end between them two. Question is, will it be the end? You know that you have other superstars on the table. Well, if I was Finn Balor, The superstars I'm talking about, that is right, you guessed it. I would probably guess Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. Who else? Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Even The Miz, if I was. But he's. Wait, I want to go to this. Oh, Finn Balor going to work on Daniel Bryan. Nice reversal there by not Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor, sorry. You know he has a nice reversal there by Finn Balor. You know he may reverse the powerbomb, but you know what you're gonna do. Oh god, you know you're not gonna win when you spam a powerbomb or a carry move. Nice bomb there, powerbomb by, a powerbomb by. Nice powerbomb there by Finn Balor, like we saw. It wasn't the B word. Elbow drop to Daniel Bryan. Finn Balor here tonight wants to win that Universal Champion. Question, that is the one thing he's been chasing for the months. Even ever since his rivalry with Bobby Lashley came to an end a few months ago. What an iconic main event to close out the nice episode of Monday Night Raw, the aftermath towards Survivor Series. Cause oh god, you don't know what time is it? Nice move there by Finn Balor. Isn't that? Don't tell me if it's an interference. What? Survivor Series just ended! What the hell is Randy Orton doing here? He's not even a part of Raw. He's a part of SmackDown. I feel like this is acting like Gone Perfect. I don't know what is Randy Orton doing here. He is not a part of Raw. He's a part of SmackDown. A kick out. Why? And see, that is the reason why I've been using WWE 2K18, and the next thing you know, Randy Orton pops up on the scene. First, Chris Jericho, only the shorter hair variant of Chris Jericho in 2K19, and then guess what? Next thing you know, the short hair Randy Orton in WWE 2K19 because it was the race at Judgment Day. And that is it. The coup de grace to Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan doesn't have he does have a chance. You can't keep this going, Daniel Bryan. Oh, nice move there by Daniel Bryan. I think Daniel Bryan is still not 100% after that loss tonight. That loss last night to Roman Reigns on SmackDown. And we have seen better days as we have not all kick out before we nearly had a new Universal Champion. This is an iconic matchup. This should be on pay-per-view. Even a triple threat if Batista wants to win next week. Balor wasn't waiting for the day. Nice move there by Finn Balor. Monday Night Raw. Or will they go in an Attitude Era in 2 weeks? Oh, Daniel Bryan stunned Finn Balor. Of course, Balor can win the title with a pinfall or submission, but the count out will not save him to his environment. Hey. Oh, he was blindsided at the last minute. Daniel Bryan. Couldn't grant to Daniel Bryan, and it is pretty much safe to say we have a new Universal Champion. So next week's as we change of plans, now will be Batista versus Brock Lesnar. Whoever wins will face Finn Balor at TLC for the Universal Champion. He has done it here tonight. Finn Balor has done it here tonight. The Demon has done it. He wasn't able to beat Bobby Lashley, but he does it tonight. Good night, everyone!